here from Aunt M's Quilts and M's Scrap Bag, and today I'm going to talk about strip sets. We'll talk about how to make them and ways to use them. Thanks for watching my video. Remember to like and subscribe. All right, let's get started. So to make a strip set, you're going to want strips. I organize my strips by size, so these are like Jelly Roll 2.5-inch strips. These are my 1.5, and then I have a bin that's just random, all different sizes in here. So what you're going to want to do when you do your strip set, you're just going to pull some strips. You can do them uniformly so that they are all the same width, like I've done with this strip set. These are all 1.5, and I use this with my Sail On Baby quilt. But for this tutorial, I'm going to do a variety, because that's how I like to use them, and a lot of the examples that I will show you are using a variety of different widths. So I'm just gonna, here's a strip, and I don't care how long it is. In fact, if I have varying widths, I like that because then I can change and it gives more variety as I'm sewing things together, because different ones will run out at different times. So and I'm just going to start sewing them together in sets of 2. So flip that over, flip that over. Once you get your 2 sewn together, I just like to go with whatever one is the shortest, just because that will be the path of least resistance when I'm pressing. Then I'm going to set the seam here. And I'm going to flip that open and press. You don't want to go back and forth because that will distort your strip set. So just press it across. And then you're just going to repeat that process with your other sets of 2. And once you've got them pressed, you're just going to pick 2 and sew them together again. And you're just going to keep adding those strips till you get the desired width that you want. I don't like to go very much beyond 8 to 10 inches when I'm doing a strip set, because it can get wonky and distorted. So I try to keep them about that size, and then if I want it bigger, I will sew those sizes together to get the effect that I want. Once you get your strip set made, then the fun begins. So what I like to do first is I'm going to take my ruler and I'm just going to straighten up my edge here. If I'm cutting wedges or different things, I don't have to worry so much about cutting my edge to make it straight. But if I'm going to just use these fun, funky sections and just cut it into strips, then I'm going to want a straight edge. And I'm going to want to line up with my ruler where my seams are, so that I know that I'm not getting all wonky and weird. You can use strip sets to speed up your piecing, like I did in my floating boxes, my rhythm and blues, and pizza and a movie. Another way that you can do that is just to bust through your scraps. I used the strip sets to do Pasta Please and my Streak of Lightning. Then we can just create a fun look, like my Sail On Baby quilt, where I went scrappy rather than contemporary. I also did this with gradation, but I made it colorful rather than the controlled scrappy. I've also done this by making strip sets and cutting them with a wedge, like I did in my Seven Sisters quilt that you see here. Then what else you can do is you can just get wonky. I made the stems for this wonky flower runner with a strip set. I also did that for one of my favorite quilts that I love to teach, my Yarn Bomb Trees. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you have fun playing with strip sets. Remember to like and subscribe. And if you'd like more ways to play with your scraps, make sure you sign up for my free workshop. Go to AuntEmsQuilts.com/free workshop and save your spot. We'll see you there. Bye-bye.